Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for our third best of three series here at the CFS APAC Series Summer 2023. Salvatore and Stevie Frog still right here, happy and healthy and lively for all of you as we head on over to our third headliner between Pacific Macta Inferma versus Ranking Esports. Of course, I have this Pacific Macta 2-0, no sweat, easy.
I think Macta, especially judging from their very last game, no, dito sa Vietnam, actually did get some distance against one of the Chinese teams. So I would definitely say it is doable para sa kanila dito. Ranking Esports, of course, the second best team to come out of Vietnam and did get beat 3-1 against Cara House dito. So Cara House, a whole nother beast. Pero ranking, I think it's beatable, man. Para sa side ng Macta, honestly.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to see the matchup between Ice Cube and Revenge, considering they're like the two prime sniper players of their respective teams. And as we take a look here at Pacific Macta, the familiar faces, the familiar names, and those are still threatening to look at. Sneaky Frog, just my God.
The takeaways from Vietnam, I think, para dito sa side ng Pacific Max, NBA performed out of his mind. No? He was winning very unwinnable rounds para sa side ng PM dito. So I would say, as long as it normal performance, galing dito kay Revenge and kay Aldrin especially if feeling just in time, he can be one of the most formidable riflers in this entire group stage. Pero yeah, Pacific Macta still a whole.
They're so jolly, man. They're so jolly. They're so happy, and with all the right reasons. They have dominated their own region, like cementing themselves as the premier organization here in the Philippines when it comes to Crossfire. And that round win percentage speaks to itself. Global risk 76.1%, absolute domination all over the board. For Blacklist, still the same narrative, 64.9%. And take a look as Revenge and Justin leading the charge for Pacific Macta. And now, their enemies, the opposers, the ones that want to take down PH number 1. It's Ranking Esports from Vietnam.
Yep. Ranking Esports, of course, only losing to sa ating Cara House in that CFBL before Cara House became Cara House, because they were known as the On.CRH. So we have some interesting names here in CFBL, that's for sure. Pero yun nga, Ranking Esports got through everyone with the exception of one team, and now they have a stall team, CFS APAC. And yeah, it seems like they're Ranking Esports, one of the teams that actually surprised dito sa ating CFS Summer. I didn't expect them to go pero taking what I think is a game. Yeah, what I think is a game off of yung one of the teams under 1 and 2. Actually, I think that was no, it wasn't Pacific Macta. They went 1 and 2, and then the second loss was against itong GB Esports, going in number 8. So yeah, they're gonna try to see if they can from that, and hopefully we do pretty good games, honestly, sa lahat ng mga players dito, kasi we already saw what the peak is like for some of the teams here.
Okay, so Ice Cube leading here for Ranking Esports with a above league average, I guess, for the Blacklist and the global risk win rate, as number 1 will be heading into Compound, which is a quite well-known landmark here for the Vietnam players at Crossfire. And we are going to sub-base for map number 2. Ankara will be the decider for this map. I'm really excited for the amount of marquee matchups we could draw up in our brains here, Sneaky Frog. You have Humeo versus Justin, you have MVA versus Falcons, you have Revenge versus Ice Cube. The list goes on and on and on. What you could imagine would be an amazing start to the second half in this 4 best of 3s we have today. So considering the amount of firepower Pacific Macta is doing in their recent stint on the Summer Championships, and now Ranking Esports really living up to the hype that Vietnam is slowly improving in terms of performance. I think they're still reeling into the game plan of Kara House and trying to put their own taste of it. No, ranking esports, they have been well known in their own region and as well as Pacific Macta. It all boils down to gun skill, and as well as considering this map has a lot of curvatures, much like Eagle Eye or even the likes of Subbase. So I'm really excited that Compound will be the map wherein Revenge and Ice Cube could take turns in taking those long range fights. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now inside of Compound wherein the lines have been drawn, Macta and Ranking Esports.
Yeah. Interesting tidbit as well. It's actually Xiao's birthday, pare. Not the best birthday gift, taking the L at the start of the game, but happy 24th, my friend. Hope you have much more. Pero yun nga.
Happy birthday, my friend.
Yeah. Ranking Esports starting on the BL side, GR side, para dito sa side ng Pacific Macta, and now we're gonna start things off dito sa Compound. Ranking Esports already beating ang Genius Esports back in CFVL for the qualifier for the Grand Finals in this exact map, so winning is not a stranger para dito sa side ng Ranking Esports. And yeah, they're just gonna try to play it safe for now. Hindi naman sila masyadong mapapa-overextend dito. They don't really have to. They know the danger that Pacific Macta does present, especially galing kay Revenge with that sniper. So they don't want to turn these corners without being sure enough na clear na kaya side na to. And also an interesting change para sa side of Ranks. They replaced Nevis with KT-15. So it is a tournament of change, that's for sure. 2 new members para sa ibang squad natin, but let's see how this works out para sa side ng ranking. 58 seconds left on the clock. Not much time to do so. Nakababa na si Nevis. Actually, Nevis is right here. Who got
Actually,
replaced?
I think it's Tam.
No, actually left the Tam. KT-15 with the entry. Get the spray. Yun lang, ZYK. Oh my god, pero kaya pa naging Boy, pakalawa Aldrin with the hold. It does get 2 in the process. So DB3, there is really a sight. Jump peak.
Wow.
Not gonna work. A cover. Galing dito kay Nevis is trying to go for a highlight play there, pero hindi gumana. Now it is on Revenge. The Filipino sniper. Let's see what he can do. Definitely doable para sa kanya dito, pero medyo mahirap considering pa kaya kailangan niya i-retake. Babaan. Himeo. Not gonna show his head. Bit of nameplate. Hindi na malabas yung nameplate. Ayun lang. Shoots the wall. Does not get anything. Ranking Esports with a slow start to the round, and then nabigla dito yung Pacific Macta dito sa main mid side.
I feel like that the push from Pacific Macta deteriorated their chances in just spreading out the map. Like, ang dami na nalang opportunities para magkaroon ng inbound play wherein they would take control over mid, then rotate over the warehouse. And, oh my god, a lineup here by Revenge! There's too much!
A bit too hard. They went a bit too hard, my friend. There's 2 people now. Dito sa may storage room natin, Fatcons. Gonna be holding in toward the mid side and is gonna try to see if he can harass yung mga ibang rotator players natin dito. Just try to throw it outside of tower, and it's gonna shift focus dito sa may tower side, and now this is the opportunity para sa Ranking Esports na makapasok ng A.
Okay. Well, this position from Fatcons is really nice though, but I feel like Macta is overestimating their ability to go in, whereas Ranking Esports are just calm and just surrounding the whole map with the good amount of firepower. MVA is in a whole bad spot here at Heaven. He needs to reload. He needs to rotate at least and force a flank possibly for Ranking Esports. So with this sort of setup, Pacific Macta needs to buy some good amount of time in order to take down Ice Cube, because since Ice Cube is carrying the C4, it will be a big one for Pacific Macta as long as everyone here does not get picked up as well.
Yeah, nades are going to start to fly towards tower side, though they are aware of your presence, but KT-15 is gonna be ill para sa side ng Pacific Macta, and at least now they only have 1 HP Humeo for this entry para sa side ng Ranking Esports in a perfect position as well. Galing dito kay MVA, una ulo dito sa may ilalim. Humeo now starting to crawl a bit. Rinig na yung Ranking Esports, but do they get it in time? NBA moving at the wrong time. Ice Cube nakuha si Justin. That could have been around para sa side ng Pacific, but they could not hit their shots on towards the B main player since si Aldrin na lang natitira. What happened? Ayun lang. A bit of mistiming galing dito kay NBA results in an L para dito kay Macta.
Now, they have a lot of time to work around here, but I feel like Aldrin just needs to take his time. Every corner imaginable is being covered by Ranking Esports. It's an impossible feat to clutch a 4v1 with a threat of a C4. Nice try for Pacific Macta though, but if they want to elevate the chances of winning every round, just be separate on the plan that you want to have. It's like they want to be grouped up at the same time. They want to be annihilated by the amount of lineups Ranking Esports has in their arsenal. Once they do get that grouped up lineup, especially from a smoke flank or even a discrete amount of flashes, they let Pacific Macta be grouped up into a firing squad set up by Ranking. And if that continues, that's going to be bad for Pacific Macta. They tried, but it's not enough. So Pacific Macta needs actually to work around their pickoff game. They're not getting the kills that they want, especially on their pre-aiming, because I'm seeing a very offset aim here for Pacific Macta. Well, chances are map advantage towards Ranking. Well, not so much because they are taking even fights here towards mid and even at not less on the bomb site. So it just boils down to how much aggression Pacific Macta can take inside of their system once Ranking goes in with a 4C4 plant and once those fights are being taken care of in mid.
Yeah, mid's gonna be a bit focused para sa side ng Pacific Macta. I think they recognize na their mid defense is a bit weak, so they call on over itong si Justin and si Aldrin to kind of set on up dito sa may mid side, maybe even try and get one of the members trying to see if they can gain some information. Nevis in a bit of trouble, but does miss the smoke. Ayun lang. That's gonna be one less smoke para sa side ng Ranking. Opportunity para sa side ng Pacific Macta, but not that way. Aldrin seeing the miss smoke. He thought na mag-isa lang dito sa mid ang isang player ng Ranking. Justin gets through with the A-game. Now he has to back it up. He doesn't have to overextend, pero si Jubeo magagaling sa likod. Justin have to fight front here. MVA na bahala dito sa may mid side. Good one tap. And Justin, he can just play passive. Hindi na nila kailangan mag-over-aggress dito. C4 can go down. Pabayaan nyo na. I think A is very retakeable, especially with the numbers na meron dito yung Pacific Macta.
Time. They have to look at the time though. Esports needs to plant, but Pacific Macta, this pressure is really nice. Ice Cube is melted by Revenge.
That's from Tower as well. So Revenge is gonna take the C4. No time to plant whatsoever. Yumeo does get the second kill.
God,
but does not get the win, bro. Justin is just chilling dito sa may CR natin. And ayun na nga. 2-1 Pacific Macta with their own dub. Ranking Esports messing up a bit dito sa may mid control nila, men.
Yeah. And Pacific Macta, like I said, considering that they did not group up towards entering into the side lane here, I feel like there is so much Pacific Macta was able to do when they are not much grouped up. I know it's supposed to be their game plan, but for the past 2 rounds, they are being exposed by the amount of utils Ranking Esports is doing. So now Pacific Macta relocated, recharged, and tried to get the pick off that they want, especially Justin, the MVP of that round. He was able to go in for a flank and NBA as well. So that sparked Pacific Macta to lit the spark plug and hopefully, and well, they got the dub on that round, but they still have a lot of work to do, considering how much Ranking Esports right now is taking control over at mid. Nevis on the stop side. Gotta be careful though, but in this sort of position, I feel like Ranking could force Pacific Macta out of a specific site. As long as they get the smokes here, I don't think they have not much enough utils. Aldrin's gonna get caught.
Oh, but he couldn't react in time, so it's all on one guy to defend this. Aldrin, nakuha na kasi Fatcones, KT-15 trying to walk around. He cannot find him in time. Revenge doing such a good job of surviving with a cold headshot. That's pretty much fine even if he dies. It's a 2v4. Ranking Esports, they lose so many members before they get into the site. Hindi nila makuha si Aldrin dito sa mid, and they cost numbers for it. RK now on a defense Neves has to go huge. This one is winnable para sa kanyang team, but a 2v2 for each and every single member dito ng ranking esports. It's gonna be a tough one to say the least. Flash is gonna go through Neves. Bulag na. Dito na yung swing. NBA sa gila. Justin with a good coverage. He was already in the first place. And the retake para dito sa Pacific Macta. Good defense dito sa may mid-side. Good reaction. Galing kay Aldrin actually.
Nice. So they just need to do this on a consistent basis though. They did a good amount of time before everyone went in. Revenge did a fantastic job trying to fend off every ranking esports and going doors down to that bomb site. So now Pacific Macta has to do is to readjust themselves into this possible flank, even the aggression that ranking esports is gonna pull out. Now that they have learned their lesson that mid is not a formidable spot to go and take cover of, they at least want to go in and force a plant at A or even B, honestly. So butik pa nga nila makuha yung round na yun when they were heading towards B. So I think they're trying to take their chances. Ultimately, it's gonna boil down once that time hits 2:59. There's gonna be a choice made here by ranking esports, whether it would be a coin flip of going A or going B, or let at least really caught in the line of fire, then go B, which in turn would be a good sign for ranking. Pacific Macta, this position is gonna give them a lot of rewards now that they have a good secure both A and B. No mid coverage would be good enough for rank. With the push,
He's done. Oh, ZYK shooting there early, but that's fine. He gets the 1-for-1. And that's what Pacific Macta wanted. The mano-a-mano situation, pare. Wala masyadong mid-control ang ranking esports. I think they were kind of anticipating a B main push here, but then it did not come at all. So all they did in the mid side was just wait, and it did not pan out. So 1-for-1, pero winnable pa naman para sa side na ranking esports. If they can recognize that mid is kind of open, they can slip on by dito sa B side, but they need to take out Aldrin in the process, and he's been a pretty hard guy to take down para sa side ng Pacific Macta. And now they're just playing angles. Now they're just playing C1 and itong 2F natin. So ranking esports can attempt to re-hit itong A side. Some action or some util being thrown dito sa may RS side, but that's only gonna give itong Pacific Macta additional clues since walang nag-push dito sa may mid side. NBA could not hit the headshot, pero 14 seconds, Justin needs to clutch up. Does hit the second one, 10 seconds left. C4 is about to be planted by Mr. Fatcons. Aldrin with the kill kay KT-15. Fatcon still winnable para sa kanya dito if he just crawl, pero Justin with the 3K. His lifetime dito sa side. What a defense. And Pacific Macta, they get the lead dito sa compound. Ranking esports maybe biting off more than they can chew dito sa may long side natin, and then re-attempting itong A-side take.
That was a nice 3 consecutive stint here for Pacific Macta, and once they get that post plant ready intact, you best believe the Pacific Macta will take that chance and go all out in just getting those picks. I really like Pacific Macta in this sort of attitude that they want. They are not even getting mid control, and yet ranking esports are not able to move around this situation. How will they react though? Aldrin is dangerously low though. He needs to distance himself if possible. Forced in by members of ranking esports. They're gonna get caught. Aldrin is now down though.
You take out NBA in the process, man. For the coverage does get shown through the smoke, and ayun lang, opportunity para sa ranking to wrap around dito sa A side. They don't want to deal with this B side defense. Instead, here, Justin, can you shoot heads? And can you get it dito? Swing's gonna go through insta head dito by Fatcones, pero NBA does get the 1 HP, does get the finish as well dito by KT-15. Suddenly it's doable.
Okay. So, are you getting the same? Are you getting the same feed?
Oh, and there it is.
Oh yeah. It was. I thought, man, for just a second, my internet was acting up and upload speed was not on my friend. Was not my friend, man. Dude. Okay, so. Okay, we're back. We're back. Okay, we're back. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Shots are now floating out. Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
2v1 though.
Oh, grabe. This is what happens when our cursed eye sort of game, Pacific Macta wins.
Okay, so we should just close our eyes and like
Yes.
bet on like the eyes. Bet on ourselves that
Collectively,
we are
no.
doing the right cast.
Every
Like
people just stop watching yung stream at the same time, and all of a sudden Pacific Macta is like 10 times stronger.
okay. I think the limit is 10, 15 viewers. The threshold is around the 20-ish mark.
Problem is, you usually have 2,000 people watching in the Pacific Macta games, but I think they're stronger than the Curse, that's for sure. But look at Justin, man. He just jumped up dito sa mid inside. Look at the HP bar dito kay Humeo. This is gonna be a struggle para sa side ranking esports na makalabas dito ng A-Long. And I like this guy sa side ng Pacific Macta. This is one way to really step on the gas, but are you gonna hit the shots? That's the problem. Nakadood ng beating RK. Oh, really good flash. Look at the HP bars, man. Everyone's low. Someone needed.
Just one hit away though, and KT15 is trying to take his chances inside of the smoke, and not ZYK or MBA are trying to push us out though. They are wanting to play it passively because they know they learned their lesson. Once they do overstep, they're gonna get murdered here. So quite enough. Oh, here comes Justin with an absolute nice pick. Same goes for Aldrin. Everything is connecting for Macta.
Oh, it's 3. Everything is working para dito sa Pacific Macta. The damage at the start of the round made it so difficult para sa ranking, and they were still daring. Itong A-Long side natin, despite the early damage that Macta did do, and they could not get it in time. This is what I'd like to see galing dito kay Justin. No more of that very confident play from the man himself. He knows that he's capable of hitting very hard shots, especially with a rifle, pero kailangan natin makita yun ulit galing kay Justin. Pacific Macta though with a huge lead. Lead is a 5-2 so far. Just like I said, man, Compound, one of those maps where ranking esports can draw away galing dito side ng Pacific Macta, but Macta, now learning from their prior experience dito sa Vietnam, is now having a stronger defense. Aldrin nakuha si Humeo. So the entry is already out, so it's gonna have to be someone else. Si KT15 na lang bahala, pero nandito na Nevis. Looking for that RS control. NBA though, just playing the corner, waiting for a timing, waiting for Nevis to run out of ammo. And Vigo, alam din na may next corner. Ice Cube, nakuha na kasi Aldrin, so that could be B-side naked. Pero nandito pa si Revenge with the 2K FBA as well. He's been waiting in the corner the entire time. And here comes the flank. ZYK, nakuha si Ice Cube. Wala ng sniper ang ranking esports, and 80-15 na lang natitira. C4 smack dab in the middle, out in the open. Actually, just right outside the doorway dito. MVA kind of peeking it. Pero tingnan mo naman si nasa likod.
He sandwiched, my friend.
He's gonna have to hit that stellar shot dito kay Justin. And the plant is gonna go down. Justin, you're gonna have to swing it. Swing it hard. Oh, KT15. Okay, now it's winnable, but now it isn't, of course. When it comes to that types of scenarios, you have 3 people left alive. One guy, just go for the rush. Don't let him play that 1v1v1 scenario, pare.
I'm liking this Pacific Macta, entertaining to say the least. But on the technical side, wow. Well, early game is good for Pacific Macta, and they're just being much more better when it's on the post-plant scenario. So Pacific Macta, the recipe for them to be an absolute dominating team here at the CFS APAC is taken into effect right now. I'm looking at ranking esports and their chances when I said that ranking could be improving on the technical or aggression side, because we have seen the potential of ranking perform at the summer championships, but not on this sort of level where in Pacific Macta is just miles ahead of the enemy team. This team is playing 3D chess. You see them going in for flanks. You see them going in for those good picks. Justin, those shots are connecting. It's like a thing of beauty for Pacific Macta overall. I wonder how will this affect the side switch though for Pacific Macta, knowing that this defensive mindset for them will be transitioning into an aggressive one. Here comes the shots. Oh my god! Ranking now on the board once again as they get fast Justin and ZYK. Here comes NBA. He gets 1 though. Can he get 3? He gets the second. NBA is still healthy and NBA guarding down C1. Parang nakataya lang yung buhay niya doon. It's now a 1v1 up against the great one and NBA under pressure. Taking down Nevis. Absolute carnage inside the bomb site. Wow. Take a look at that amazing display of skill here for Pacific Macta. Raise the red, white, and blue. Mga kababayan, Pacific Macta is doing it. Meron tayong liwanag sa dilim, Pacific Macta in an international setting. Doing an absolute performance right now as Justin.
Yep,
Trying to
Justin though.
go in.
Gonna try
Oh,
to
Justin.
go in towards the oh, he did not hit it, but that's the spray. Final 2 bullets, but it is winnable para kay NBA. Does get the popcorn as well. And ayun lang, Nevis is down in the dumps, and they're gonna push Himeo. They are gonna push Himeo. Himeo on his own. Oh no, Pacific Macta, they have taken over to A site. And it seems like ranking esports fighting mid was not the play, but fighting Pacific Macta in their own territory was not the plan as well. Fatcons dito sa likod, 1-8 so far. NBA the opposite, 8-4. Really a good game para sa kanya dito. Wide swing as well, does not hit itong si Fatcon, so that could be something para sa side ng ranking. They do hear one player na magagaling dito sa may mid-side. Ice Cube nakuha si ZY. Kane gets naded to absolute hell. Pero Fatcons with the wide swing, 1 HP on both players. Flash is gonna go through. Pre-fires are gonna come out. Hindi sila makaka-peek. Even the pre-fires are gonna kill them. Aldrin kill Fatcons. 10 seconds left. Aldrin with the peek gets the 1v1. 8-2 Pacific Macta. Malapit na. Dos na lang sa kanila ni compound.
This is the Macta I've been wanting to see for the past stint that they had. How in the world are they pulling this off? Everything is doing well here for Pacific Macta. Aggression, check. Like, if you could put out a checklist of the things that Pacific Macta is doing well, you have green checks all over the board for this team. Ranking esports though, bit on the lackluster side. They are not able to even out everything that Pacific Macta is showing in terms of firepower and as well as those challenges. So, if ranking needs to have this sort of change of pace, they gotta do it now though. And I'm not seeing any spark of performance from Humeo and Fatcons where in turn they had such a quite a blooming task in that summer championship run that they had. Here comes Fatcons from the side. He easily gets traded out by MVA. So
1-for-1.
now the chances are for ranking esports, they're gonna get sorted out.
Aldrin, he gets him. He is out, but Humeo with a good frag. Now it's a 3v3. Revenge! With a shot of a lifetime! That match point yung C4 nakababa as well. In the general area dito ng Pacific Macta. Now they're just gonna have to pick and choose what site that they have to take. I'm surprised Ranking Esports has not called for reinforcements just yet. Itong si Ice Cube. Why not? Could be a 2v3. But Zik, ZYK. Nevis is a bit desperate for a repick as well. So si Nevis nakakuha ng isa, but now he's down to 46 HP. They know that there's one player dito sa site. If they can just chuck a nade or something, which they don't have any, then they can just clear the entirety of A here. Pero Revenge, he has to be careful. I think he knows that the possibility of Ice Cube playing itong 2F is still pretty huge. Pero there is still the C4 could be planted. They're also kind of scared of the tower side just in case that someone's trying to tease it. Pero yan na, nakapasok na nga ang Pacific Macta. They're trying to clear their respective angles. But Revenge dipping a bit too far. Ayun lang. It's a 1v2 para dito kay MBA, the clutch player para sa side ng Pacific Macta. He's done this before, honestly.
Yes.
But can he do it again? MBA.
There's flanking. There's a flanking member of ranking. He needs to take this out real quick.
Free fire.
He gets disadvantage though.
Nevis, he just
God,
climbs
wow.
it up. Nevis keeps it basic. MBA could not get the 1v2, but damn well it was close. Ranking Esports, they get the first win after a while, pero Pacific Macta, they were on Blade's edge in that round.
Damn. It was a double-edged sword whether MVA would do something about it. It's either he fights till his last breath or he buys more time. Either way, he's gonna get caught out. But the best scenario was one member of ranking is gonna take so much time in order to clear that off though. But sadly, that wasn't the case for Pacific Macta. Still a huge lead. A lot of things to work on for Ranking Esports as they start off this round with the kill of ZYK Fatcons. Is this the resurgence for RK?
But here comes Justin. Entry. Oh, doesn't work against Yumeo. It's the headshot. Pero MV ba makuha yung trade dito? Swing's about to go through. Yumeo, no one's looking at Yumeo. Pero si Aldrin, nakuha niya na nga yung headshot. 2v4 Fatcons lang galing dito sa likod. KT15 expecting that push. Si Revenge na natitira. And they don't know where Revenge is. He's only in the tower side. So it's got to be him to go for a monster clutch with that sniper. Not even gonna hit. And the Ranking Esports second dub on the board. Comeback is a possibility. Pero Macta, dos na lang. Tapos na yung buong laban. So Ranking Esports, 2 mistakes from their side. And this entire thing is over. Pero Ranking Esports now starting to feel a bit more confident pagdating sa pagkuha ng mga play dito. Even the nade dito sa long. So much HP gotten from that single nade.
Nakita na natin to. Pacific Macta is a struggling team when it comes to closing out games. We've seen them choked out by Cara House. We see them like force an overtime over All Gamers, wherein All Gamers still managed to climb back towards the lead that Pacific Macta had. And now, that darkness is slowly crawling over Pacific Macta's bodies right now. Medyo nangangalabit na yung mato for Pacific Macta, or can they uplift the curse? If they would be able to do so, they just need much more firepower and aggression. Can Justin clear this off? No, he gets it!
Yumeo though, he can stop this. He can definitely stop this. Double peek galing kay Yumeo. Pero nandito na si ZYK sa likod. Aldrin as well. Meron na silang CR control. They cut off the rotation. But they don't know. Oh, Ice Cube, he missed! Not even a reaction galing. And now it is all on Nevis. Nevis on 18 HP and a dream. Winnable para sa kanya, pero dapat malalang timing. Mamiss dito ng Pacific Macta. They even planted in the middle of the batteries. The double battery play just in case. And one guy is just gonna jump around. Itong si ZYK is here for the information. Pero Nevis, an attempt is needed either way. Nade, not even gonna hurt 1 point. Pero Nevis, playing this one really careful. 20 seconds na lang natitira. He's gonna have to crawl on through the side. ZYK is gonna spot him. Aldrin with a peek. Easy para sa Pacific Macta.
Easy for Pacific Macta, and Aldrin just smiling with all the right reasons right now. Could you just imagine them choking out that round into an absolute carnage? I don't think Pacific Macta will let that happen. But right now, a rain of utils now being thrown out at mid. A usual scene here at compound, and MVA already deep into enemy territory. It's at least no member of Ranking Esports is speaking out the angle that MVA is offering. ZYK I think is gonna go to Nest and heading towards long. I don't know if that will be the case, but the optimal side here is you have 3 members at mid, you have 2 just close to going long A. So if you have bomb onto Revenge, all you have to do is to get a pick off on towards mid, then get that sandwich towards A site, and then let everyone know from Ranking Esports the message that Pacific Macta is doing. We want the advantage towards mid, so we're gonna get it by force. Now a reassignment here for Pacific Macta as Aldrin now goes into the charge as he gets now the C4. So now Ranking Esports has to do is take their time. I think Yumeo has this on the bag. Just needs to lines up. Aldrin and Revenge in this one. He's taking his chances on those pre-firing. But KT15 is already taking some considerable damage.
Oh my god, Justin. But can they keep this thing in the smoke as well, trying to get the 1-for-1, pero hindi makuha ng ranking. Now was the opportunity. May off all the way DRS instead of this A-long side, so they don't have it anymore. I mean, feels like they still do, so they're gonna play itong mid. Once again, it has been successful para sa side ng Pacific Macta every time they have hit itong mid. But will it work once again? Revenge does have the tower control. Ness doesn't have the pre-aim, pero lalo na siya dahil dito kay Justin. That's a push in, but they don't know Cube in C1. So now, all of a sudden, turned around in this Aldrin with the push. Does spot the one cross, better revenge. Does get the sniper shot. Does get those revenge, but does not. Oh, he does. That's why K gets him at the end of the day. But what a situation para kay Ice Cube. Even getting the second pistol. But Macta a bit stuck, but stake for ranking, and this entire thing is over. Pero ranking, they're still fighting. Still the very bitter end.
Ranking cannot afford a mistake here. They have to go clean 4 consecutive. But for Pacific Macta, all they have to do is just catch Ranking Esports off guard. If they're able to read off the play on that past round, I feel like they would have an impression on how Ranking Esports is going to play this out once again. I think they're doing default here with an even spread towards A and mid. So if that would be the case, Pacific Macta is going to go all in here at long A. Are they going to pull the trigger though? Or are they gonna let ZYK and Aldrin transition into a mid spike, then go for a flank? I don't know if that would be the case, but any play that Pacific Macta is gonna offer towards a long A push or a flank at mid, it's still gonna be good though. But ranking, they have enough members here towards B, so they could go onto connector at least to anchor the defense that Ranking Esports is gonna do. So Humeo still on the same spot. This is a default angle here for ranking, and ZYK catches Humeo off guard. Where did that bullet come from? Of course, towards the head of Humeo, and ranking is now on their last breath. No aggression from Humeo means no more firepower for ranking. They just have to work around the sniper here for Ice Cube and the pickoff here from KT15.
And now they can start focusing at least. I think no 2 people there, but it is only actually going to be KT15. And they cannot get it in time though. Where's the trade? KT15 finally down. Pero nandito na for the, but they need to smoke entrance before they come in. But here's a bit too fast. And Ranking Esports lose in a very explosive fashion. Pero Pacific Macta, they get caught.
They get compound, and what a way to start off the run by Pacific Macta, taking 1-0 in a map that was centered around Vietnam and their ability to maneuver and go for a sandwich play. Take a look at how much adjustment Pacific did in this stint. Hindi nila pinayagan na mag-flank si Ranking. They were able to get off those post plants. They show that there is no distinct advantage into this map. It's just pure on gun skill, even out of prime range. You see them contesting with the AKs and the M4s on those long A stints, on those heaven to bottom side angles. Pacific Macta over the board on this one. Revenge now back into 2016-17-esque revenge. This man just turned back the clock all over again for Pacific Macta for a run of the ages here. I kinda like Revenge's performance, but you gotta give it to NBA or Justin in this one. Justin and NBA doing some cleanup duty here inside of the bomb sites, and those stints and those sequences from NBA brought out the best for Pacific Macta. Ranking though, Humeo did something unthinkable for ranking, but I think ranking could still have this. They have a chance though. We see some glimpse for ranking. Hopefully, this is gonna be the spark plug for ranking to do some adjustments and get that next map towards them. But from what I'm seeing for Pacific Macta, this is gonna be a cleanup here in this duty that they have.
Yeah, I mean, what a game. Got Justin, man, honestly. I think we got what we wanted in terms of the anti-fraggy para sa kanya. Kind of outpaced yung si Humeo at times, and even though Humeo had himself a pretty good game, it's just that Pacific Macta masyado kaya malakas pa ng offense dito, especially galing dito kay Aldrin. That's what I was talking about. Aldrin is that guy that can just your team into the next game, and it seems like now is no different. Kung sino pa yung tahimik na game, that was actually ZYK actually making some impact happen papunta dito sa kabilang side. But other than that, I mean, Aldrin and the boys doing it at the end of the day.
I love this Pacific Macta, man. This attitude, this ability to just go around and go doors down, FBI push, aggressiveness from NBA and Justin all over the board. You gotta like this sort of performance by Pacific Macta, but the duty is not over. There's still a lot more of work here for both teams. You have one team aiming to go and clean it out 2-0, and you have the other one trying to bend off the narrative and force map number 3 in order for them to stay alive and not let this day be a L once again for them. No, so
Yeah.
could you just pull out any predictions right now, Sneaky Frog? Are you still a Pacific Macta hype train conductor, or are you gonna reel into this ranking esports potential?
I think I'm just gonna say Pacific Macta is gonna take it on second half. As much as we haven't had the best time, and especially, I would say Pacific Macta with the win, they're playing a lot more confident kumpara dun sa kanilang stint dito sa BS for sure. No? They're starting to be more proactive at the game. So hopefully, we have to just be careful, no, just in case. Kasi maganda naman yung game dito, the Ice Cube. Like, as long as we do correct those two on the front of the offense para sa side ng ranking, I think that's gonna be all good.
Okay, so Pacific Macta, nice performance though, but ranking, we did see some sort of elevation in their aggression and their ability and their sight on whether what goal should be centric of. Do they want the pickoffs? Then let Humeo take the charge. Do they want this sort of do they want this pickoff? Then get Ice Cube. Do you want a mix of getting those kills and as well as a defensive anchor where he's able to rotate quickly because of his positioning? You have Patcons. You have to work around those 3 players if you want to make the best out of the situation that you are handed of. Here comes Pacific Macta with those things that I said. My God. So I feel like Pacific Macta is gonna try and overall just outclass ranking in terms of what Humeo, Patcons, and Ice Cube is gonna offer. So Pacific Macta just going to be calm right now. As we take a look, 2-1 trade here, as it is favorable for Pacific Macta. Ranking esports gonna be careful in going aggressive. So Patcons, Ice Cube, and Humeo, like I said, those 3 players gotta be careful, my friend.
Yep, and especially shotgun. I saw something.
Whoa!
Oh my God! When Humeo got absolutely axed with the M4. Rivet the sniper, pulls out the Colt. Now,
Patcons
that's basically round number 1 ng compound, but the opposite this time.
Patcons was using an XM first time. We've seen it, and it was the opener for today. Could you just imagine Patcons just reeling into an XM? I think he did. Yeah, I think he wanted anything that Pacific Macta was doing. It was Pacific Macta, we are gonna go machine room, and then Fatcons was like, why did you not push machine room? So
he didn't think of step 2.
Dude, he was so excited, man. He whipped out the XM really early and did not see any single soul from Pacific go and push. They were like all in the woods, and they were just able to flank him out. And when the time came wherein the close combat was seen in the face of Fatcons, he was like tapped to the head. So that was just a sad sob story for Fatcons. And I think that was a lesson learned, that you do not just use XM like this in a situation where in Pacific Macta is barely unpredictable.
Si YK has to back off from vent kasi hindi na pwedeng laruin yung angle na yun.
Oh. Okay.
What's the plan here
so,
though for Pacific
CYK
Macta?
gonna play around
sila sa
this.
food, sila sa
I think kalmado lang sila eh.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna go. There's multiple members of Get though. So. Oh, I think there's gonna be a fight here by Justin, and KT15 is gonna run away.
NBA wasn't ready. I think he had a flash prep. That could have been a kill easily. para sa side ng Pacific Macta. But 50 seconds left on the clock. Fatcons with the spur. So let's see what he can do at least. Rest of the squad, even Ice Cube, naka M4 na dito. So ranking esports doing their defense well. Hindi man lang naka-inch dito ang Pacific Macta, pero Pacific Macta, they're just gonna dare a sight instead. Humeo gonna be face-to-face with danger here. Swing is gonna go through si Justin. Masyado mainit. Si NBA. And I think they overthunk. And the backside natin. And the one-tap as well. Dito kay Aldrin. Si ZYK na natitira dito sa my control room. And not even him go against the esports defense. I think ranking esports maybe seeing itong Pacific Macta just controlling at their point of the map over X in action, pero ZYK nakuha si Fatcons. Aldrin with the headshot as well. Now he just have to back off all the way dito.
Okay, so I see Pacific Macta and this sort of reincarnation of doing the machine room tactic that they all love and care about. And ranking esports already reads it out. Justin inside of the bomb site already. Was that just a bait play from Aldrin and ZYK to get picked off? They're already inside of the site. Oh my god, Sneaky Frog. Revenge is already on the best spot possible. If he just anticipates Nevis, there's already pushing members of ranking esports. He just needs to take his time. He spots out Nevis.
Now they're gonna have to be worried about behind. KT15 kind of hiding, waiting for the off timing. NBA nade flash, everything thrown, and KT15 na lang natitira, does not even get it at the end of the day. Pacific Macta, and not really anticipating itong machine room push. That was like an on-the-fly call. Guys, let's go A. Masyado madaming tao dito sa may mid-wall and sa MR. So yeah, they just got that for free, man. Humeo though.
Oh wait, Humeo.
I think they heard him. What?
He's gonna run it down. He's gonna run it down. Oh my god! What was that, Humeo? Ridiculous 2K. Oh my.
That was a rank push.
What? Wait, I think.
Nah, he's just gonna recall.
I think Pacific Macta is having a bit of a trouble on their connection side, but still, show must go on indeed. And let's take a look at Humeo. What in the blue blazes was that, Humeo? Like, saan nang galing yung lakas ng loob na yun para gumawa ng ganun-ganun lang revenge. He's gonna get Ice Cube. Melts him down. Aldrin, 1v3
it's winnable.
versus 1v2. What a sequence, but oh my god, Fatcons just uses a sniper, taking the responsibility of Ice Cube. And ranking esports ties it off 2-2.
Yeah, I mean, ranking esports catching etong Pacific Macta with the MR timing. And also, that's just a straight up W push galing dito sa side ng ranking esports. Humeo, just like I said dito sa last game natin, you really have to keep in mind that Humeo's on the other team and he's not afraid to go forward exactly like that, no? So we're gonna have to wait and see what's gonna be the solution here for some of the teams. Pero yun nga, Humeo pulling out from the magic hat this push para sa side ng ranking esports, and this is most likely a timeout from the side of Pacific Macta kasi they just got hit with like a brick at this point.
Yeah, and I guess you could say internet diff for Pacific Macta, not the usual ones we always say here in this broadcast, but it indeed happens. There is just so much slow-paced movement here for Pacific Macta that everyone, especially Fatcon, just spread it off. I mean, Humeo was just going in and just rushing in on everybody. So I guess this is going to be a re-lobby, if I'm not mistaken, just so everything is going to be evened out here for both ranking and Pacific Macta. But momentum-wise, I think it's going to be shifted down to a low because of how Macta and ranking just move around the map. So there's still not much of a considerable performance for both teams to absolutely dominate. It's still on the equal side. But if I'm going to lean on individual performance, Humeo is doing so much for ranking esports. Just being like the lone member that's just doing everything. Defense, offense, aggression, being passive. Just using all of those into an orderly manner. Whether it would be a flank, whether it would be a counter push. You just have everything into one person, and Humeo is doing a fantastic job for ranking esports. And everyone from ranking is just thriving off of it. The good backup here from ranking is absolutely nice. But Pacific Macta needs really to work around those takes in those bomb sites. Gotta be careful though. Revenge. Gotta step up.
Definitely. And especially para dito sa sub-base, no, you really have to be careful about that mid-wall position. And not a single member from the side of Pacific Macta tried to contest for it. So, yeah, it seems like that was just a freebie para dito kay Himeo to just chase on in and get that easy 2K. Good attempt galing kay Aldrin, though, to try and bring it back. Pero Fatcon's already had the angle from Machine Room into the base side. So ranking esports, it's like I said, can also hit you with that aggression if you are not ready, and Pacific Macta was not ready at that very moment. Pero I feeling ko PM mag-adjust na lang sila. Maybe put itong si MVA for that mid-wall presence just in case, but that's gonna lessen yung kanilang Woods presence a bit though. So that's only gonna be 2 members committed for the possible A-side push instead of having 3. Pero I don't think ranking esports is gonna do that every round, that's for sure.
I think teams are gonna be ready now as we head on over to round number 5. Oh my god, Humeo starts it off for the rest of ranking esports. Oh my god, are they going to pull off the trigger and go into Woods and let everyone know from Pacific Macta they're going aggressive? Ranking esports are doing it!
Where's the C4, man?
This is crazy, my friend. Pacific Macta 3v5.
Oh, Revenge is out in the open.
Falling off. Okay, now Justin, calm yourself down. Just bait in every member of ranking. They have now forced in the flank here. Here comes NBA. Oh, he took his time. Take a look at the back. Oh, it was good enough for NBA. 3K for NBA. As what a defense here for NBA. He still has potential to ace this out though.
It's planted for them too.
But this is a bad position for Pacific Macta.
It's fine.
They're outside of their prime position. Here it comes. Justin gets one. But here comes NBA from the side. He's going to get it for the flank. And NBA gets 4th to finish off the round. Oh my god, they did not check out the corner. And I thought NBA was done so after that second reload phase. And that Colt was good enough to clean it up, I guess, to secure 3K. Pacific Macta still on the board.
Grabe, what a round here from NBA, and he's gonna keep on going. Grabe, pushing the pressure para sa side ng Pacific Macta forward. MR no longer gonna be pushed in by the side of ranking. They're gonna play default and they're gonna pay for it. Nako po, si Ice Cube pa yung nawala, but they still do have 2 snipers. That's the benefit of ranking. All 5 of them can play on those weapons, pero Pacific Macta ready more than ever this time dito sa kanilang blacklist side, and they're gonna try to take advantage. Better Revenge is gonna go down. So sniper for sniper.
This is nice though. The transition here for ranking esports is the ZYK is just
You gotta get up,
playing whack-a-mole, man. Calm yourself down. Like,
Humeo.
oh my god, Humeo tumba.
He was too confident na walang tao sa
Back first.
sa A-site men, but here comes KT15. Good shot kay ZYK. Now it's a 3v3. But still a tough retake para sa side. Man, you threw that flash too early. Okay, well, now you don't have any nades.
Going in. Wow, they're just
they still
going
have nades,
in aggressively.
They still have
Here
flash.
comes KT15. No,
Flash?
you have nades still. Here comes NBA. This man is unstoppable. Sneaky Frog.
I guess
Holy moly.
nades just don't exist, para sa side ng ranking. I was like, bro, you have a nade and a flash. So much to do so. Fatcons na lang with a knife, a Colt, and a AWM. No matter what you throw at the site, the bomb is gonna explode anyways. Pero 4-2 Pacific Macta catching itong ranking esports off guard. Even itong ZYK who's in vent, he was supposed to be dead. Even catching some of the members here. But oh, now we do see some aggression galing kay Justin, and this is gonna allow itong MR to be relinquished a bit. Para sa side ng ranking esports, maybe this is gonna be an attempt at the B-side take, pero Ice Cube wanting some revenge galing dito kay MBA, but MBA is not gonna allow it, even getting a 2K. Ranking esports getting a bit too spicy dito sa depensa nila, men.
Wow. Macta. Speechless. The sequence. Immaculate. Performance. Top notch. Ranking esports though, not getting enough smoke here for Pacific Macta. You gotta work on the util game really nicely if you want to thrive it off. Justin, that's a very nice spot to get some coverage outside the forklift. all the way just outside of this bomb site, entering into machine room. So he has both angles covered. So I wonder if Ranking Esports is gonna use this as like, yo, I see gold here. I'm gonna strike it, and NBA, wow, Fatcons now unleashes the potential of the XM10. Takes out NBA. Oh my god, that is an embarrassing way to die. An off god angle here for NBA, but still he gets two-tapped by Fatcons. Now 2v3 though. Action is back here inside of bomb site. Justin sees the feed, and he saw the opportunity to take down Never. Here it comes. It's a 2v3 retake here for Pacific Macta. This is their site. Fatcons is still relatively healthy. Jiggle peek from both ZYK and as well as Justin. And Fatcons just runs and runs away from safety. And now Fatcons, is he gonna use an AK? He basically used 3 weapons in this one round alone. He's gonna rely on all reliable with the AK-47 here. Still good as healthy. Throw in the knife, or throw in the Colt, or throw in the AK. Here it comes.
ZYK.
Oh, it's not gonna be enough as Fatcons is gonna take a fat L on that round, as it was just a good sequence for Pacific Macta. 2v3, no numbers advantage being presented out here. Said by Pacific Macta, this is our map, and what a statement in this round of 5-2.
Map that usually is itong GR side that has the advantage here, but not this time. KT-15 playing a bit too far forward. Does get the damage dito kay Aldrin, but does not get the kill in time, so that's gonna allow itong MR control to go in the way of Pacific Macta temporarily. And if they can get itong mid control as well, oh, Ice Cube's gonna go down. Ranking Esports, they're in a world of trouble dito sa round na to.
Okay, 5v3. This is an absolute lifetime performance here for Pacific Macta. Fatcons, Mayo, and Nevis are the only ones that are alive, though. Revenge gets caught with a sniper battle up against Nevis.
Oh,
not the usual ones that we see though, but still Pacific Macta, lamang na lamang pa rin sila sa tauhan dito. Humeo and Nevis, kailangan na lang tumakbo. Yung pressure ni Pacific Macta, ang lala na, pero Nevis lumalaban pa rin, NBA. Ubos ang dugo sa loob ng katawan. It's just one silver bullet. That's enough for him to be taken down. 3v2 though. Pacific Macta still has the chance to cover it off. Pero Justin, kailangan mag-ingat dito. Here comes ZYK. An absolute god flag by ZYK. Cat and mouse ang laruan dito ni Pacific Macta. ZYK. Yes, like of a lifetime. Eto pa isa. Damn, ZYK has heightened senses, my friend. Pacific Macta, 6-2. What a lead ranking. Hindi pa rin nakakatanggap ng memo. Nalaro na talaga to ng Pacific Macta.
Grabe, 6-2 Pacific Macta, wanting to seal out etong sub-base side natin at TM. Getting everything that they wanted. Mid control, woods control, and even itong A with that initial pick dito kay Ice Cube. And yeah, I mean, Ranking Esports, you can see them just slowly trying to maybe get a curveball in. Nakatatlong sniper na sila dito, but it's not helping them anytime soon. They even get itong si Revenge from time to time with some non-snipers here, pero I don't think Pacific Macta needs Revenge's services at the moment, as tignan mo naman, MVA doing his due job para sa kanyang team. Really doing most of the fragging, and Aldrin gonna get spotted, pero nandito si ZYK with the coverage. Bro, you saw him, bro.
What was that? That Aldrin. Oh my god, Nevis is not done cleaning it up. Meanwhile, Justin gets an off-cam kill though, but Nevis,
they banked
absolutely revolting though.
They banked on Nevis missing too hard there. Pero Revenge nakuha niya si Fatcons. Okay, that's something. 3v3.
Wow, Pacific Macta, just when they see a disadvantage, parang gusto nila gawing advantage kagad. Like, hindi nila pinapalampas, hindi nila pinapatagal yung Ranking Esports sa pagpupush dito. As soon as they get the better, the top side, they want every member to be even out. Kung 3v3, 3v3 lang dapat. Pero Nevis gets a kill onto Revenge though. I don't think this is a good sign for Pacific Macta. They just need to pick up Ice Cube, and this will be a good site for Pacific Macta. They need to plant the C4, but they're being pressured by Ranking Esports. 35 seconds left to work around. Pacific Macta needs to have an absolute plan. They are still confused as to where to plan. They're going A. Just plant it, my friend. Eto na, itatanim na ba ni NBA? Here it goes. The plan. Justin is gonna cover off. Here comes the nade here from Mayo. He's not gonna hit onto anyone. NBA is gonna take a round and get at least a util throw over onto Control. Justin still gonna cover on the top side. Ito nakakatagpuan na. Justin, what a kill on IQ. And NBA 2v3.
Pakitaan mo, Matsera, please.
By Pacific Macta.
Pakitaan mo. Pakitaan mo, Matsera, please. Pakitaan mo.
NBA, i-pick mo.
Ay,
oh my God,
wala pala yung goal.
Missing those shots. Boom, umikot ka pa. Walang-wala na yan, sabi ni Justin. It's good enough for Pacific Macta. Good riddance by PM. What was that turn around? It was crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh my God, Sneaky Frog.
Grabe.
Oh.
1G, hindi lang pala pang 1G yung lakas dito ni Matsera, pang buong series. MVA popping off at the right time. Grabe naman yun. Woo. He is not turning down anytime soon.
I need a breather, my friend. That sequence was unimaginable. Like,
yeah,
dude,
that was exactly what I expected.
That was a merry-go-round of events, my friend.
And yun nga, like, I like what Justin did there, man. Just send it dito sa my stair side. This guy is probably still setting up para makapasok ng site natin dito. But, yeah, did not work out para sa kanila, man. And it seems like itong ranking esports, no matter how they look at it dito sa subbase, it's a map that it's not, paano bang tawagin dito? It's not too blacklist-sided, pero pinapamukhang blacklist side yung
God, man.
Itong mapa na to. Tignan mo yung isang player, bro. He's looking back at the last round. He's like, how did we get absolutely smashed, pare?
Dude, I swear. That was like a winnable for ranking esports. It was 2v3. Could you just double pick Justin?
No.
Pre,
Justin kills 2 there, man.
Dude. Oh my God. Okay, I think I'm underestimating just God. KT already inside of enemy.
Oh,
what the hell
revenge.
was that?
He doesn't get the big Oscar.
My God. Already gets a pixelated screen. Wow, Ice Cube. Eto na. Ang malalimang push dito. Pero Ice Cube, turaw ka muna kay ZYK. Kalmahan mo lang.
Where's the rest of RK?
Hindi ka mainit. Malamig ka lang. Eto na, ranking esports is running it down literally. Wala nang strat dito. Sneaky Frog is just going for ranking esports, but it's working to a charm by ranking. What was that round? The quickest one I have ever seen today, Sneaky Frog.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta send it. You just gotta send it sometimes, and those are
send
wonderful
ranking. Wow.
Pero
dude, I saw Shimeo do that. It was successful. I saw KT. So where's the rest of ranking esports doing that same strat?
yeah, I mean, now RK gonna try to go back to their normal strats, no? Back into what they are used to. Pero Nevis, so gonna get spotted. Nevis is gonna go down as well. Pero ZYK is gonna spot out the Ice Cube. Where's the nades? He's gonna try to shoot for it, man. ZYK, let's calm down, brother. NBA, nakuha niya si KT-15. Really good defense. Justin, here's a drop. Does not let Ice Cube cross. Dalawa na lang, Humeo at Fatcons na lang. Pacific Macta.
God, man.
This ain't Vietnam. This is APAC, pare. Brand spanking new. And Pacific Macta learning a thing or two dun sa CFS Summer. And now they are not gonna lose to these types of teams. Revenge. Not had the best game, but he's gonna try to hit the shot anyways. Good dink. Good finish.
Gets it.
Humeo na lang, men. Humeo. And even
my
him goes
God.
down. Pacific Macta. Are we gonna go 1-0?
Dude, I am so hysterical right now because, oh my God.
They're like, yes,
Pacific
we're gonna see our
Macta.
team in playoffs.
Dude, Pacific Macta is playing absolutely crazy cross.
Oh, si Zigpin ulit!
Living it for his CYK!
Si CYK! Siya na yung sacrificial lang, pare. Kanina si Revenge.
Oh,
Nevis!
Oh my God, they're still not done inside of the smoke even by Nevis. My God, where was this arcade? Saan yung miss kanina? Here comes Aldrin. Dude,
Pakita mo yung lakas,
wasted one
Alde.
magazine for one person. Patos na laban na ulit. Here comes Aldrin.
Oh,
He's gonna
nilabas
fight
si
it.
Aldrin.
Oh, pakat! NBA that's alive. 1v3. Humeo is taking some considerable damage. 22 seconds left before the sea loads. Pero MBA is in a bit of a sandwich right now. MBA, nakakalaki na ako. He gets one. Can he get two? He gets two.
Defuse
He
it!
gets two.
Defuse it!
Oh my god. Defuse it. Oh, he doesn't have enough HP though.
Oh, he got the tricks!
He's gonna do it! Oh my god!
Oh, he gets it! Nakuha niya. Does he?
He's gonna get it!
Oh!
Oh my god!
What a butt cleanser of a round, pare.
Dude, my cheeks are as close.
Ranking Esports, they were some sweat. They were sweating that round, that's for sure. Pero yun nga, Ranking Esports rush. They're just gonna rush it every round. Epic, man. Let's run it down.
What is this?
Sige na, Aldrin. Sanay na kayo dito. This is everyday in PH server. Ice Cube. Oh, very nice. Pero nandito pa si Aldrin sa backside. Good headshot. Ice Cube. Mahulog. Revenge with a 2A.
My friend. This is like reminiscent of Gaon Gaming 2, man. 1 minute and 55. It's a 2v3. Pacific man advantage. Neves is in a whole lot of trouble though, but he has good distance. All they need to do is to push. Pacific Macta are in a crazy playground right now as Patcons. Are they gonna force a plant here just so they could bait out Pacific Macta and let Neves do the work? They're gonna set up the side. Here comes Patcons with the flank. Pero as soon as he took his eyes off, nawala doon si Patcons. 2v1 still, Pacific Macta. 9-4 match point. We have a sweep in the making, Sneaky.
Yeah, hindi basta natitinag ang Pacific Macta pagdating sa mga rush plays because that's just every day in the PH server. And there it is, exactly what they wanted. Then Ranking Esports, they're just gonna send it really hard and not like that. Para sa Pacific Macta, RK are just sending it. And maybe now is the time para sa Pacific Macta to play a bit passive here, or maybe even play buggish. At this time, Justin gets one revenge, gets one as well. Nagpalit na ng rifle. Itong si Revenge, hindi na siya naka-sniper. Humeo gonna be spotted on site. So meron pa silang locker room control. MVA from behind, he sees itong si Fatcons. And he's stuck in the corner.
I swear, Pacific Macta entered Nibbles, Fury, and then entered Oh my god, 2v1! Pacific Macta is just 1 kill away from closing it out. Pero magkakapag-clutch pa ba si Patcons dito? Man, this is such a nice, man. It's a breath of fresh air. Like, I like this game. It's a mix of being crazy, being serious, but most of the time it's being crazy. Pero here comes Patcons. A healthy chunk of health for this man up against MVA and Justin with a good amount of damage towards their HP. Patcons. Justin, there goes the pre-firing though.
Wait for your teammate, wait for your teammate.
Dude, Fatcons. They're going in for a group push here. They're concentrating. Pero ito na, here comes the golden opportunity for Fatcons. But Pacific Macta closes out the door. Just breaks it in with a battering ram that was sent by Ranking Esports. Pacific Macta 2-0 to start off their venture in CFS APAC. Congratulations to PM. Iwagayway ang bandera ng Pilipinas. The red, white, and blue successfully defends their motherland.
Yeah, just like you said, reminiscent of itong fourth place team natin ng CFS Fall. That GT2 squad was just as aggressive. Pero ngayon, nakita naman natin Pacific Macta. They're just like, okay, you hit us with the aggressive, we're gonna hit you with something harder, which is their own skill. And ayun na nga, as we do see the highlights on our screen, Pacific Macta just dominating these highlights.
I'm still speechless, man. I still want to recollect myself because I want to gain the words back into my head because there are no words able to describe how crazy it was. I think I'm watching CFPH. I'm not watching CFS APAC. I'm watching CFPH. This is like Gaon Gaming, Pasjanada like gameplay here. Or even like SGJ and Execration on how run it down it was.
It's a NBA masterclass pare, obviously. The way that he played this game and the game prior really just gave itong Pacific Macta a huge boost pagdating sa kanilang offense here. I think his occasional lurking and mostly his support play nakasama niya si Justin dito has been really one of the reasons why Pacific Macta has even had a big lead in the first place. And it all started dito sa may blacklist side despite itong squad natin of itong Ranking Esports getting some early answers in. Pacific Macta, they didn't let up dito sa offense.
An amazing amazing performance here for Pacific Macta and ranking esports. Bit of a struggle here to absolutely recollect and regroup in terms of, you know, just balancing out everything that they can. Kasi nakikita ko ranking is gonna go all in, but they're gonna fumble once the trap is set by Pacific Macta, and you have them being passive, and once they go aggressive, they absolutely get around. So it's actually a coin flip. May mga rounds na pag naging aggressive sila, they win, and if they not, they still manage to get a win. But it was a messy display for ranking esports. Still, they have a chance to clean it out here on the upcoming days. But Pacific Macta will be reigning over as the winner in that third best of 3 today here, Sneaky Frog. What a best of 3, man. I'm still collecting myself because that was an interesting game, to say the least. Entertaining, yes.
Very different, no, kumpara dito sa showing ng Pacific Macta. So like I said, man, I said this nung na-eliminate yung Pacific Macta. I said, oh yeah, this is not gonna be the final way that we're gonna see Pacific Macta. I think they just ran into 3 powerful opponents in a row, and now we go up against the second seed ng Vietnam. We just sweep them aside, no problem. So it seems like if ever maglalaban ulit yung Cara House at Pacific Macta, Cara House is not gonna have that easy of a time compared to they did dun sa series dito sa Vietnam. Since now we are here in the CFS APAC, it's gonna be interesting to see kung paano maglalaro ito Pacific Macta, knowing that even their aggressive plays is now starting to work. This is gonna be really good para dito kay Justin, especially where we did kind of see dito sa series, man, if Justin is aggressive, he can really open things up para dito sa side ng Pacific Macta. And without him, man, PM would be stuck on the backside of the map dito.
Gotta give it to NBA or
NBA is
gotta give it to NBA, man. It's either him or ZYK. Like ZYK was like the dark horse for that team. He was doing some good things, good riddance for Pacific Macta, wherein ranking esports, Humeo, and as well as KT15 was like a silent man on the start, but when that side switch connected, he was like, I'm just gonna send it, man.
Parang
Dude,
it's like
an absolute carnage.
It's like the same vibe as si Baby kanina, no, where, you know, he's the new guy, he's trying to play aggressive para sa kanyang team, not really working out. I think it worked out a bit more para dito kay KT15, considering ranking did capitalize on his aggression more, pero ayun nga, no, it seems like ranking esports is, like I said, man, aggression is just everyday dito sa Nibbles Dragon, so it's not a problem para dito sa Pacific Macta to face those types of things, man. Kasi even from yung stream ni Nice Katol, when they had the 5v5s, right? Kasi nagsi-stream sila ng scrims all the time. The way Pacific Macta plays the map, especially itong si Revenge, he loves taking point and taking control pagdating sa mapa natin. And I think nahawa na rin yung ibang part ng ating Pacific Macta side. They're using their nades, they're using their flashes, pero this time, now they're using their aggression. Hindi na sila takot men na kumuha ng play para sila naman yung may advantage dito.
Man, I'm pretty sure they played Destruction Mode Shansi. No, wait, no. Destruction Mode...
BD.
Yeah,
Destruction
dude,
Mode
I swear
BD.
it was...
And then 8v8. Yeah, all hell breaks loose para sa kanila, men.
Dude, just imagine if like Pacific Macta and ranking were like 10 members, you know?
Shout out
Could
to
you
my
imagine
TD Warriors. Actually, nakasabay ko si Justin sa TD the other day, and he does, man. He really is a pro player. That's for sure.
He cleaned the lobby.
Let's say his score was around 150, and the next guy up was like 50, pare. So yeah, don't want to face that guy in TD, that's for sure.
Justin Pabaspas, my man.
Yes, sir. This man owned the ship. He was the captain of ship 2.0, pare.
Dude, I swear, he made everyone look like very easy bots. That's how crazy out of this world Justin is. Pero gotta give it to NBA.
NBA was a demon.
NBA was an absolute man, and as well as Humeo as the losing side MVP.
Yeah.
So it's still good for ranking esports that we see a glimpse. It's just sad that they have to face a titan like Pacific Macta. So they just have to take this L for today. Malay mo makabawi pa sila. But ladies and gentlemen, let us bask once again into an amazing series.
Man,
into
the
next possible one.
I'm kind of sad about I wish Vietnam had this format, man. Just one big group, so everyone fights each other, and let's just have 4 days worth of that. feeling ko if CFS Summer had this had this type of groupings, no, I think we would still have the same opponents probably in playoffs. Pero yun nga, that's just how good Brazil is. Pero yun nga, nothing much to say about this one, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking a short break. Maya din lalaban na naman ang Team Random dito. Mga kaibigan, wala mo nang alas CFS APAC Series. We'll be right back after this.